Alright guys, so I've actually been away for a couple of days. It's been over Christmas since I last recorded. It's nearly New Year's now. Just had a bit of a think about where I want to take this episode of the walkthrough, and there's something that we haven't really talked about too much. That is job. Hey there guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but just quickly, today obviously we're going to be focusing down some jobs for each of the factions, so let's do a quick overview of them. You can view what jobs are available by going to each of the faction representatives, talking to them and selecting the next tab over by missions,
How can I help?
or pressing D. In the screen you will have 3 separate job categories: easy, medium and hard. Different tiers of jobs are unlocked with their respective faction levels. Easy's at 3, medium's at 6, and hard at 12. There are 4 different types of jobs you can receive: fetch quests, PvE kills, PvP kills, and stashing items. These jobs will vary in terms of items or mobs to kill, and places to kill or bash. An entire list of every single possible job for each faction can be found on the Cycle Frontier wiki, and that'll be linked down below in the description. The level unlocks for jobs at 3, 6, and 12 are the basic jobs available. As you continue to level with the faction, you will unlock more and more jobs to add variety to the pool of contracts available. When accepting jobs, you should be aware that you can only have a maximum of 3 contracts active at any given time. So it is recommended to only accept fetch quests when you actually have the items on hand to hand them in immediately. If you do not have the required items, then it is recommended that you either write down what you need or try to make a mental note to loot those specific items. This is, of course, if you actually want to complete these contracts, as every 3 hours they should refresh to give you something new to choose from. Completion of jobs will reward you with money, faction rep, and scripts aligned with the difficulty of the contract. Alongside this, you will also be rewarded a base 150 Fortuna Pass XP, which is the main reason why we are going to be doing contracts from here on out. If you have the paid version of the Battle Pass and have claimed the bonus 10% Pass XP multipliers, then that will be added onto a job completion as well. If we take a look at the jobs, specifically the fetch quests, then we can actually give ourselves some new goals in terms of items to be looting. Some of the jobs will require some basic items to complete them, and as we are only going to be doing them for the Fortuna Pass XP, I want to be doing any and all that I really can do. Generally speaking, easy and most of the time medium contracts they just aren't worth your time completing them. So that's about it for jobs. I'll generally refer to them as contracts. Not really sure why, but I highly recommend checking out the wiki for yourself. It has literally all of the info you could possibly want with regards to jobs. That'll be linked down below. Alright, back to the video. A lot of the time they're not actually worth doing, which is kind of why I've been skipping them. That's just avoiding talking about them. I'm actually gonna do this one. Like the main reason why I want to do jobs right now is because I'm starting to think more about the fact that we've only got a month left in the season, and I want to get the battle pass done as the end goal for this walkthrough. And what jobs will do is they'll give us battle pass XP. Our Levy Blossoms and interactive screens in the main office dead drop. So we could do both of these, so we don't actually have 5 for that. So I'm going to accept this one because that's one that we can do in raid, and this one is one that we can do outside of raid. So if we just remember that we should pick up another Pale Ivy Blossom, then we can do that one straight away.
Hello, Prospector.
Compound metal sheets, polymetallic prefab, that is not worth doing. 10 creatures at the Nutrion Farm warehouse at Crescent Fall, we can do that one.
Done, eh?
I don't even remember where we're actually up to with our jobs and everything, so should probably check that out. So Project Fireball, kill prospectors with an assault rifle. kill prospectors with a maelstrom. This one. Visit the favela. Alright, so we need to get some kills and we need to go to the favela. That works out quite well because we've got to go and check out some of the warehouse stuff for our jobs. So your missions are going to show here, and then your jobs are going to show on the right hand side here. Every time you complete a job, it's going to be 150 base Fortuna Pass XP. So here we're 230 out of 760. So obviously that's going to speed up the process quite a lot. Alright, Crescent Falls. Okay, let's not do that just yet. Let's put all that stuff away. Oh yeah, so... Oh no, so... We're full. But I did claim the advocate for the Christmas codes thing. I did get a bunch of extra codes from Jaeger. I have given them away already, unfortunately. But the skin is very nice, and the charm is pretty cool too. So we're gonna get rid of that. I loved it. So we have a level 9. Is that gonna get us nothing? Oh, actually it gets us a bunch more medium level jobs. So meteor shards, kill rattlers with shotguns, and get some pure Valthasite in. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick look to see what we need for our next stash upgrade, because that's probably going to be our main looting focus for this raid. Copper wire and magic grow puts us in the northern side of the map. Okay, you're waiting for service start. Means we're getting a fresh server for us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We are looking for PvP, but at the same time, it's going to be quite nice to have a free server. Right, so our job was to kill stuff at the Nutrient Farms warehouse. Is this the warehouse? Yes, this is the warehouse here. Alright, let's go do that real quick. So we spawned up in the north here. We have a job to go down to the favela, which is what we're going to do. A mission in the favela. We have a job to kill stuff at the Nutrient Farms warehouse. We also had a job from Osiris to deliver Pale Ivy Blossoms. We didn't accept that simply because you can only have 3 jobs at a time, and because it's more of a passive do outside of a raid kind of job, chose to not pick it up because we can accept it and do it all at once when we're out. So Nutrient Farms Warehouse is actually a great spot to pick up a heap of these. Yeah, the magic grow fertilizer. Not so great for the copper wire that we need, but definitely good for the fertilizer. Alright, there we are for our job. 100 creatures in the Nutrient Farms warehouse. That's all done. So now we need to make our way down towards the favela, and remembering our other job of Pale Ivy Blossoms, we can actually grab some Pale Ivy Blossoms from the fallen tree. So we're going to make a bit of a pit stop through the fallen tree, and not looking to actually fight anything there, just making our way through and looting some of the blossoms on the way through. It's quite funny actually, because jobs is something that I put off talking about because they're not worth it yet. Jobs are actually going to be like the main focus for the rest of the walkthrough. It's simply just so we can get the battle pass done quicker. If I'm not overly happy with... Oh, okay. Hey, we got a hit. Like, if I'm not overly happy with how the series ends at the battle pass, and I'll keep going, but I think that'll be a great spot to wrap things up. Alright, fallen tree. Let's pick up a bunch of these blossoms. So we kind of want to get stacked on things like the Pale Ivy Blossom because they weigh workload little, and we're going to be constantly handing them in for tasks. We don't actually need to come down to a raid to actually hand in the tasks, so if we have a bunch in our stash, we can just constantly hand them in over and over and over. This goes for a couple of tasks like this, like the waterweed filaments, toxic glands. It's kind of hard thinking off the top of your head like that. Look at all these blossoms, dude. Huge. So for a long time I talked about a one stack rule, and now is kind of the time where we're going to be breaking it a little bit. So obviously we're stacking multiple of these pale ivy blossoms, and there comes a point where you have too much, but for the most part you're not going to have too much. Alright, so for the favela, we need to come here and... oh, we need to eliminate prospect. Shit. Alright, so we can't really progress with any of our main storylines, so that's actually a really good thing that I'm looking at these jobs now. Alright, well that's the favela visited, so we can leave. That's all we came here for. Alrighty, we got out of there, we got our first head of the walkthrough, just straight ahead. We got a bunch of magic growth fertilizer from the warehouse. I actually got our 10 kills done from the warehouse, ended up with 21 ivy blossoms and some other loot. We killed a few marauders there too, so got a bunch of money. We visited the favela, and yeah, overall, good little raid. Unfortunately, no people. It's going to be a bit like that for a bit, so let's jump over to ICA and hand in our job. So this is the whole point of getting into jobs, for the completion, not for the rep, the scripts, or the money, although they are like a very good benefit. But
The ICA thanks you, Prospector.
150 Fortuna Pass XP, right there. Now, I don't know how... oh, actually, I think I might know. So, we got delivered tier 3 data drive. That's not too hard to do.
I look forward to
You can actually get
marking
that
it
quite
complete.
easy, so we can
Remember, the ICA
accept that. Actually,
is
we'll
always
cancel that
here
real
for
quick.
you.
So, something
See you
quite
again
annoying
soon.
with the jobs is that you can actually only have 3 at any given time, and we want to hand in one real quick over here to Osiris. So we need to accept this, claim this,
Well, good work, Prospector.
and then we'll check out the new one. Hunt Rattlers. Okay, that's an easy one.
Yes, you should
What was the
be
one we
able
got
to
from
handle that.
Korolev? Creatures with a pistol. Ashri. Crap, what was this one again? Tier 3 data drive. Okay, so that's a hand-in one. So we can go and get the tier 3 data drive and then come back, cancel a job if we didn't complete it, and then go and hand it in. That's quite... yeah, that's quite easy. So that's like the basis of jobs. So we just bought a scarab. We have a job to kill creatures with a pistol, so a scarab actually counts as a pistol if you weren't aware, so we're going to be getting that one. Probably going to use the suppressor that we found a raid a little while ago. There we go, we got the suppressor there, so we're going to go and kill a few things. Let's chuck our little Starlight Song Spaceman on there. Yeah, very nice. Almost forgot. So for the ICA, we currently have a job that we don't have active. The job is to hand over a tier 3 data drive.
Is that all?
Now it's fairly easy to pick up a tier 3 data drive, and most of the time you're
Good
going to
choice.
find at least a tier 1 that you can upgrade yourself. But for this, I do kind of like to just bring one in with me, just in case you can't find one. That looks all very, very good. Alright, very good. We're starting off just south of the science campus, which is very nice because we need to pick up 3 copper wire for our next stash upgrade. Sounds like we got a rattler in here as well. Hey, a rattler head, very cool. Yeah, just gonna be working towards our jobs. Alright, we've got our 7 kills with the pistol. There's only 2 more rattlers to kill, so we're actually going to keep the scarab suppressed for now. When we're done, I'm going to chuck the suppressor into my safe pockets, because I'm not really going to be planning on using the scarab anymore, but I do want to hang on to the suppressor for when we actually unlock the flechette. Do quite like using the flechette suppressed, so that's the plan. We also have our data drive to go and upgrade. Outside of that, so you have to go to the base camp main office to try and find 3 interactive screens. Oh, I should have brought my key. I have a luggage safe room key, which would be perfect for this. You live and you learn. Hindsight's 2020. Hey, there we go. That's 3 copper wires done as well. Just need 3 more Magico. And, oh, that's another one. Copper wire is going to be one of those items that yeah, you're going to need quite a lot of sort of in that mid-section of the game, so don't be afraid to pick it up. It's worth basically nothing outside of crafts and quests, so yeah, don't expect to be selling it, because it is... Honestly, I think it's the worst item to pick up in the game in terms of money. Hey, there we go. That's our 5 rattlers killed as well. That's our tier 2 data drive, 1 more, and we'll get tier 3, and then we'll go over to the base camp. See if we can actually find anyone to kill for our actual main missions as well. Go, tier 3 data drive completed. We're gonna start heading up to the base camp. See if we can find some interactive screens to throw on the dead drop. You should always be wary when you're heading up to the base camp. It is the central location of the map. Very nice, two copper wire there. But yeah, it's the center location for the map. A lot of players will tend to go there who are looking for PvP because it's the shortest distance to anywhere. So they'll use it to listen for shots and to push areas easier than others. So coming in, we still have the mobs in the middle here. To me, that is a good sign that the area is relatively free of other prospectors. Of course, that's not a guarantee, but to me, that's a good sign that it's more likely. Damn, dude, Scarab fucking destroyed the Marauder. What the hell? Wow. Alright, so in here we're going to be finding interactive screens in these luggage containers, the briefcases, or loosely up in the main office there, so let's have a bit of a look, see if we can find some. Ooh, look at that! Right, so we have a hammer here. I haven't unlocked it, so I'm not allowed to use it consistently, but I found it, so I'm going to use it for this raid. I'm not very good with the hammer, nor do I like it that much, but it's still a very unique and cool gun. I appreciate it. So the thing with the hammer that sets it apart from other guns is that it is the only one in the game that has a 2x for its headshot or crit multiplier. What that does for it means that it can double tap any single person in the game. Still a very, very strong gun if you can hit your headshots. Alright, we got one screen out of everything here. It's just not great, but we're gonna be working towards it eventually, so we're gonna throw that in. Yeah. Wasn't that? That's done. 1 out of 3 completed. Pretty satisfied with how this raid's played out, so we're gonna make our way down to the water facility and evac from here. When we come back, I'm gonna make sure to bring the luggage safe room key. That was a very, very big mistake on my part. Alright, we made it out of this one. We've got a bunch of stuff here. We got our first rattler head. Got a hammer. A green angled foregrip for recoil reduction. 7 copper wires. And we've got our tier 3 data drive. We didn't get anything done towards our main mission, so we've got 2 jobs done and 33% done for our third one. Actually, technically got 3 done, but the data drive one just isn't there when it comes to like active jobs. So improve your skills for Korolev. Go ahead and claim that one. The 150 Fortuna Pass XP. Stash 2 ball bearings in the skeleton
Working for Korolev today, huh?
for the swamp.
Good.
It's gonna be something we can do passively. We're just gonna pretty much go there. We can pretty much just go there and pick up a couple of ball bearings along the way, or even at the swamp we can find them usually.
Ah, you're back.
Cyrus claim
I
that
have full
one.
confidence in you, of course.
Nice. Ooh, deliver optic glass. You should be able to do that once. Yep, there we go.
I had full confidence in you, of
This is what I'm
course.
talking about. Like, if you start stacking some of these items, you can just chain these. There we go. Hunt rattlers again. Very nice. It's a very good little task to do for the Fortuna Pass XP. It's not great for money or scripts or faction points,
hello,
but for the
Prospector.
Fortuna Pass XP, it's damn amazing.
Knew you'd manage that easily.
Tier 3 data drive handed in, and what's next? Reaches at the Nutrion farms.
Remember, the ICA is always here for you.
Thinking that we're gonna stick with right hands purely because I don't think it really
there something
matters
you
too
need?
much actually. But
All
we're gonna
right,
do this.
assigning that work to you.
We're going to go back and use the key. So with the hammer, I haven't unlocked the hammer yet, so I'm not allowed to use it. But you guys, like, if you find something like a hammer, use it. use it, use it, use it. So with keys, if you're just looking at them like this, the yellow here, that means it's on right hand. The blue, that's Crescent Falls. You can take the skeleton key, because we're going to be going to the swamp. Outside of that, I don't see us going to the mine, and I don't see us going to vaccine lab, so that looks pretty good how it is. Alright, we spawned. Ooh, someone's doing a data drive. Tier 4 immediately. It's a bit iffy. If someone's doing a tier 4, then... I mean, we did a tier 4 pretty early on, but... I'd imagine it's someone trying to get to tier 5 to do dungeons, which would mean they'd be quite geared. Crap. Yeah, they're going for tier 5. Alright, we need to get over there and get a good vantage point on everything. Oh, there is a drill going as well. Alright, there's 2 guys there. Now, this might be weird, but what I used to do when the raids were fairly dead is I'd have a drill going and I'd come up here and do data drives just like this, so for me it's not out of the realm of possibilities that the guys on the drill are actually the guys doing this data drive. Oh, he sees me. Okay. Just gonna go down and get this data drive done. Oh, free tier 5 data drive. Not too sure what they had, but so why I decided to take that and run mostly comes down to positioning and numbers advantage. So they know where I was. I kind of thought that they were going to be switching from the drill up there, that's why I was hanging around. But they ended up seeing me. Good eyes by them. So I took the data drive and I left because I didn't want to be in that position anymore because I already knew where I was. Ooh, okay. Those guys might actually be coming back here. I just heard someone at the back of the office here. Crap. Okay. That did not go down well at all. 7? What? He hit me like twice for my whole HP, it felt like. Yeah. I choked pretty hard though. Ah, man. Those would have been the guys from the drill, so they just got their they just got their data drive back. Ah, dude, I had a thing as well. I can run the Manticore. I feel like I'm vibing a lot more with the Manticore than the Phasic. I do still have to get a kill with the Maelstrom as well. But yeah, I think the Manticore is going to be a bit nicer for me. Alright, going to be jumping back down and same game plan. I'm going to go and try and get a couple of interactive screens to hand into the dead drop, and maybe go down to the swamp and chuck in some ball bearings and kill some rattlers. So with that fight at the end there where I just died, I really felt like I had no good option. I was trying to be rather sneaky to get past the Marauder, and I felt like it was a little bit unfair that the Marauder actually aggroed on me there, but that's what happened. So the Marauder was coming up the stairs behind me. I wasn't able to get into position at the door with the shotgun before they got to the door, so I wasn't able to close the gap quick enough to actually make a difference. A whole series of misplays on my part led to me dying there. Hey, another head. I can't tell you guys how nice it is to actually have like controllable recoil in a game. So I've just played most of the day on Tarkov and felt like I was bashing my head into the wall. Like, I don't know how I played that game for so long. Actually, I do know. They updated recoil and they completely fucked it not long ago. It's coming into the swamp. We need to be on the lookout for a couple ball bearings. This has actually been looted when someone dropped down over there. Hey, nice. Got 2 ball bearings there, just like that. Now we're gonna hit the skeleton key room while we're here. I've forgotten where the dead drop is. Here, isn't it? It's here. Ball bearings in, and done. Alright, 2 more rattlers to kill, and we need to go up to the base camp and try and find some more interactive screens. Hopefully we can get all that done. That'd be 3 jobs completed and be very, very nice. Neat thing about all these jobs too is that they're going to be done regardless of if I die or not too. So if we end up getting the jobs done and we hear some PvP, I'm going to actually push the PvP. I think a big factor in my decision making last raid was that I had the unique data drive on me. And I did want to get out with that purely because it's such a pain in the ass to actually upgrade data drives that I didn't want to go through that process myself. So I backed off instead of pushing up and trying to take some kind of advantage with the spot. I disengaged. Of course, I just walk straight in and don't aggro anything, but when I'm being all super sneaky... let's actually use our key for once. This is the luggage safe room key. That is all bugged. There we go. So 2 interactive screens we needed. Interactive screens done. Alright, we don't have anything else to do on the map aside from kill some rattlers now. Gonna start heading towards our evac and hopefully we come across some people to kill. Ooh, actually we do need 3 more magic root for our stash upgrade size, so while we are on the hunt for PvP we can probably do that. Some meteor down here that we can mine. Sounds like there's a rattler in here. Yeah, there's a rattler in here somewhere. There we go. Alright. I'm not sure if you guys remember or if you've done it yourself, but there are some jobs that will require the use of the meteor fragments, so if you ever find yourself in this kind of situation, it's quite handy to pick them up as well. Who's that? That's all of our jobs done too. That's 3 that I need. Let's pick up another one just in case. Should keep an eye out for any evacs that might be coming in. The storm's just about here. We saw a spinal base on the ground there that was not from myself, which means someone had been in the area and killed that strider quite recently. Alongside that there were some loot containers that hadn't respawned yet, so fairly recent areas. Hey, did not expect to get the kill there, but we got it. Where's his bag? You not have a bag? No, it's down here. Does that sound like he's above? He's above. What's he doing? What the hell is that? These guys might be duoed? What are they doing? Hey, there's me 2 kills. Lost knowledge part 3 and... Was he trying to take... battery with him when he evac? Is that what he was trying to do? I feel like that's what he was trying to do. Ooh, I'm really just gonna make it to evac too. Such a weird spread of people online currently. We have the guys with cores and stuff doing the drill and the tier 5 data drive, and we got the guys with the trench guns in white and green. Just chilling. I didn't see what kind of armor that guy had. He had restoration or tactical. I should have swapped it over. Hey, we made it out. Got a couple of kills. Both of those kills were very weird. Ooh, 61k. My god, I think that's our biggest raid so far. A bunch of stuff there. But hey, we got all of our jobs done. I got 2 missions done as well. 2 kills with assault rifles and 2 kills with an Osiris weapon. Okay, we have so much stuff to hand in. Look at all that. It's beautiful.
Prospector.
Kill creatures with the pistol. We can do that one again. It's a pretty easy one. For anything like that, we're pretty much just gonna go buy a scarab and kill the creatures we need to, and then drop it. pretty much. This guy was pretty cheap. It's pretty good use of getting a pistol instead of using a K28.
Ah, yes, we do need that done, Prospector.
Right, Lost Knowledge Part 3, done. What do we get out of that? An armory key or luggage? Safe room. It's not gonna tell me. Level 30 on the Tuna Pass as well. Find the cave south of Fallen Tree on Crescent. Hunt creatures around the cave and deliver clear Veltasite. Okay, so that's the cave right next to the dungeon entrance for the Alpha Crusher dungeon. Interesting. Oh man, just like with these. Nice. I'll talk about it in a sec.
Good work, Prospector.
I'm gonna hand in this as well.
Well,
Marauders and Rattlers, another very easy one again. Alavi Blossom. See, like, man, beautiful chaining these ones together.
I'll mark that as
Get
completed.
4,000k marks for handing them in as well, so it's 800 per. Dude, I love it. I was actually worried I didn't have
Just
enough
in
optic
time.
glass there.
Thanks, Prospector. Here are your rewards, then.
Dude, come on.
Well, good work, Prospector.
Are these like the only 2 I can get? Oh my god. I'm going to run out
Well,
like,
good
eventually.
work, Prospector.
I can get the Hunt Rattlers one as well. What
I had
is
full
going
confidence in you,
on?
of course.
Okay.
Ah,
There
good.
we go.
I need that done soon.
So these 2 are going to tie in together very nicely. You can buy another Scarab.
Try not to break that.
Scarab only 3,900. We make 1,700 off of the
Hello,
thing there.
Prospector.
Alright, Project Fireball Part 5. Done.
Knew you'd manage that easily.
Hey, I see a level up to 9. I don't think it gets us anything. Oh, because it's a lacerator. We have one. We can use it. Very cool. Working for the community.
Careful. Last Prospector failed that
So I
one.
don't actually need to do this one. It's not a main mission. Creatures at the lake on Bright Sands and its Starport area. So we've got a couple reasons to
Remember,
go
the
to
ICA is always here for
Crescent
you.
Falls, so we're probably going to be doing that. But first off, let's go and get our stash upgrade ticking over. Stash upgrade done. What do we need for the next one? Have everything for the next one. Don't need to worry about that at all. I could have had this go on the whole time. Ah, man. Anyway. Alright, so we spawned in the Hayfields area. We got our backs at Pumpkin and Lakeside. Gotta go down here for our Osiris job. We go here for our ICA job. So it's kind of bad no matter what way you look at it. I don't really think I might not have brought enough ammo for. That'd be right. We'll find some along the way. So gonna go down to the fallen tree first off. Resupply our pale ivy blossom stock because we just went through like 25 or so. There will eventually be some contracts to hand those in, so not too bad picking them up while you got them. Alright, so we need to get up to the dungeon area, and we need to... So we could be coming up behind someone, or someone come back this way and then evac by the fallen tree. Gonna be looking for other signs to see if someone's come this way or they would go in this way. And so they didn't loot this, they might not know, might have known about it, so it's not exactly a clear sign either way. So the mobs are up towards the high side, which if they did run this way then they would have, well, more likely of yeah, okay, so there could be someone in the dungeon right now. That's what I'm thinking. Right, well I've gotten insanely lucky here because usually there's a bunch of like marauders and shit. But yeah, there's our 5 kills done. Very easy. So I'm not too worried about getting the clear Veltasite for our Osiris mission, Lost Knowledge Part 4. We're going to be able to do that on Bright Sands when we're trying to actually track someone down and kill them with the Maelstrom. I think it would actually be quite nice if I could get the slug attachment or the Maelstrom, I think. But in the meantime, I'm not going to kill that rattler. In the meantime, I'm actually going to go all the way up to the starport area and try to get some kills there. So I think the best plan is actually going to go up to admin first to kill some of the mobs there. Because you do need to kill 10. It's not going to be 10 in total. We could get lucky, but I doubt it. We're not going to be able to kill the Savage Marauder with the guns we have either. So need to use what we have. Get the kills we can. What is going on here? I couldn't move my mouse. That was very awkward. Oh, that's 2 kills done. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to kill any Savage Marauders like that one, but we can get these Striders that are hanging around. There's 2 of them. I was quite hoping that there would be a few creatures spawning out here. It's usually like a marauder, strider, or rattler just sitting like at the gate there, and I was going to try to draw them in, kill them inside of the starport warehouse region, so it would count, but got nothing. Does it sound like he's right here? Sounds like he's in the weapon room. Come on, man. I could probably actually kill him, but it's gonna take a while. Hey, got him. Still need 4 more kills in the starport area, so we'll be running back over to the admin area. Probably 2. Oh, he hit me. It's We're going to be going over to the other spot as well. Oh, I had no idea the storm was this close. Oh shit. You're not going to make an evac at all. Right. There we go. I don't think we can make it. No, we're not even close to making it. Let's focus on not dying. Alright, we managed to get both of our objectives done on this map. Not a big raid. We got a couple of strider flesh there, but not really seeing where the money is. But we got a heap of circuit boards for our stash, our quarters upgrade. A couple of Twinkies. We were in the storm for a little bit. Got some charged spinal bases. We're replenishing our pale ivy stock from what happened just recently. Oh, I didn't even notice that I didn't get that last. Man, that really sucks actually. Ah, dude. Alright, yeah, so we got most of the not most of the circuit boards, we would have got all of the circuit boards we needed for our quarters level to upgrade. We just need some more azure tree bark. It's going to tie in really, really nice with what we have to do next.
How can I help? Oh, completed already, huh?
Hydraulic pistons and hardened metals. 8
should be
hardened
easy
metals.
for
It's
you.
going to be quite
Remember,
the ask, to be honest.
always choose God.
And let's chuck some of our stuff away. But the plan, Stan, is to actually go up to the woodcutter camp and in and around the lake area. So we have a job to kill 10 creatures around the lake. There's a bunch of veltacite at the back of the lake as well that we can be using to mine clear veltacite for our Osiris job, and we can get the azure tree bark we need for our quarters upgrade. So everything is on the literal other side of the map to where we are. We just had someone spawn up here in front of us, just next to the eastern caverns. We're in a pretty decent position to engage them, depending on what they do. Kind of want to get over to like the Eastern Collection Point, or ECP. Have that fight over there. I think they might actually beat me there though, that's the issue. Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay, Basilisk. Cool. Cool. Why is he on the frickin' thing like that? What the fuck is that? He's sitting up on the fence. Got a rattler aggroed on him and he's sitting on the fence. The only real option here is to run, just like hold an angle somewhere that's not here. Gonna lose a lot of meds, probably our armor to these striders. Okay, yeah, we're gonna die here. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fun. Don't even know how he caught up to me that quickly, but fun. Is that tactical? Can't tell. The raids are so inconsistent with like gear that I just don't know what I'm gonna come up against.
Back. I had full confidence in you, of course.
Hey, we can hand that one in too. Very nice,
Well,
very nice.
good work, Prospector.
Level 33 on the Fortuna Pass. We are a third of the way there. 8 resin guns? I should not have
Here are
done
your
that.
rewards,
I
then.
should not have done that.
Yes, we do need
Copper
that
wire and
done,
spinal
Prospector.
bases. I think I'm going to leave
Very
that
well.
one for now. And I really hate using the maelstrom. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that fight. Like, everything about that was super weird. Obviously, that's not something you should come across in your raids. It's just the byproduct of like the very, very low player base at the moment. But like, that guy was just sitting on top of the... Yeah, like, that just doesn't make sense to me. No one does that. To get up there, you have to run into the eastern collection point and then jump onto the fence and then run back toward... Like, where he was just didn't make any sense at all for anyone to ever be. That is... Yeah, like, it was confusing in the moment, but like, the more I think about it, just the more confusing it gets. Anyway, let's jump into another raid. It could be the same one, which would be quite unfortunate. Very likely it could be the same raid. It would be worth my time to go back and check to see if it is. Because I don't have another maelstrom and I do still need to get a kill with the maelstrom. So just running the Manticore, bare bones attachments. It really doesn't need anything. It's very strong in its own right. That guy just melted me, and yeah, I had no armor left either. It is the same raid. Alright, well, let's add 10 kills, so that's sorted. Got a bit of space, let's see if we can go find some clear Valticide. Alright, we made it again, got another clear Valticide, found that random guarantee at the end, and picked back up our guns from the previous raid. Got Project Fireball Part 6 done, and Lost Knowledge Part 4, not quite done. Need more clear Valticide. Got our Rattler job completed. Hey, Fortuna Pass, level up. No, 33 again. Let's go hand in our jobs.
Is there something you need?
Rattlers
good work,
completed.
Prospector.
Is that Player Levy again? Player Levy.
Well,
My favorite
good work,
job.
Prospector.
Optic Glass? Hell yeah.
Good.
Gonna get
I'll
level
mark that as
34.
completed.
Hail Heavy again.
Here are your rewards, then.
There we go, level 34 on the Fortuna Pass. Got a Korolev Worker Crate number 2. There, we gotta go hunt Rattlers
yes, you need
again.
that done,
Actually
Prospector.
quite nice as those 3 like repeatable easy contracts. You stack a bunch of Optic Glass and
Welcome back.
Pale Ivy Blossoms. It's gonna be huge for you. Project Fireball Part 6
The
completed.
ICA thanks you, Prospector.
Get some keycard. Part 7. Miniature reactors in Green's Prospect, circuit boards in Green's Prospect, and copper wires in Green's Prospect.
all?
Wait, how many copper wires did it want? Is it a lot? Please don't be a lot. 4. Do I have 4? I got 5! Let's go! Huge, mate. Huge. Actually have 6. I think it's 2 circuit boards. 2 miniature reactors. So could do the puzzle. Yeah, let's do the puzzle. Let's buy a bit of ammo. Alrighty, we're going to be spawning up in the pumpkin fields in the northern side of the map. Relatively close to Green's Prospect, so we're going to get in there straight away. Alright, so I've already shown you guys how to do this puzzle, but if you didn't see that, or this is your first time tuning into this walkthrough series, the Green's Prospect puzzle, we have 3 batteries, one up the top here. So I'm going to grab it, jump down to here and drop it on the stairs right there, turn around, run in here, pick this one up, and run down the stairs with it. Basically just juggle these along, take them one at a time, or you can juggle them like this. Place them right here, run to the end of this little building, jump up these crates, and up here follow this cable into this room here, pick this one up, and then put them all in, and it's done. it's that easy. Take that nickel actually. Basic Lancer. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna get our 2 miniature reactors from there. Alright, so we have to place these in Green's Prospect at the fulfillment center. Okay, the fulfillment. So we got 3 different dead drop locations here in Green's Prospect. Got one here in the supermarket. Got one in the main office over there. We've already been to that one. We have the fulfillment center over there. Positive. That's one it's talking about. Pretty sure that's like. So something like along the lines of like a shopping center or something. Supermarket. Yeah, stockpile dead drop is that one. So this is the fulfillment center over here. We have a bunch of mobs on us, so we need to be quick. The dead drop is just on the other side of these this short yellow fence. Right here. So that one, that one, that one. Wrong items. I left all my items in there. Fumbled hard. You mean wrong items. Miniature reactors, circuit boards, and copper wires. I don't want to do that one. I'm gonna do this one, which is stuck. I was... Oh, Mike. Oh wow. Alright, I need to go get back all of my stuff. Don't think I've ever done that before. Not like that anyway. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's actually get into the correct spot. So in this little supermarket here, when you come in, you want to come in between these shelves, turn left, come all the way up here, turn around behind this board, and this is the dead drop here. Done. Go. It might not look like it, but that is actually... Ooh. There's actually Tharis Island unlocked. Which is huge. Stupidly huge, because like, I can now farm high tier items just stupidly fast, effectively. I'm not going to be doing that though. I'm going to be sticking with quest focus only, which I can actually justify if I wanted to, because I'm going to have 8 quest lines there, but at some point I do want to get there too, because, ooh man, the faction points you get for the new quests, ooh-wee, it's a lot. Alright, do I have anything else to do here apart from mine Veltasite? I could go and look around for some jewellery and old currency to do that job actually, while I'm here. What? Triple jewellery from the safe? I was actually getting a little bit worried that I wasn't going to find enough jewellery. Now I might not find enough old currency. Alright, so this is actually the fulfillment center, the drop. We can get that done now. So let's go 3 ivy blossoms for these. 5,000 of that. Take our old currency back. Here we go. Looking for the community part 1 completed. Let's get out of here. Oh, this isn't my back. I don't think I'll make that in time before the storm, unfortunately. Or is it fortunately? Because I do have some glowing bright caps to pick up. Damn, okay, yeah, let's go and get some glowing bright caps. So this is probably going to be our first time actually in the storm together. Cool thing about the storm, if you're chasing blue runner eggs, footprints actually glow in the dark when a storm's on, so very, very easy to find blue runner eggs like that. So when it's storming, you're going to have a periodic lightning strike like that come down and try and hit you. That's sort of predict where you're going to be a little bit, but for the most part it's very easy to dodge. You just need a little bit of stamina, sprint a little bit and you're going to be good. About it. If you are a bit heavy, then sprint, slide, jumping will get you out of its range every time, pretty much no matter what weight you are or what weapon you're carrying. So we're going to do it with... I was going to do it with the sniper out, but I've got a few marauders on me. It's going to go quickly pick up a few glowing bright caps for our job, and then head to a bit of a safer location, and I'll do a slide jump with the sniper out. There we go, that's our 10 glowing bright caps. So we're in a bit of a safe spot here, so we're going to bring out the sniper so I can show you guys what to do. It's going to pretty much wait for one to be right on us. Need to get to more open ground actually. Alright. So we're going to wait for it to trigger like right on us. And that's all it is. So what we're doing is we're sprinting, we're sliding, and then we're jumping as we're sliding. And what that does is it sort of gives you a little bit of a catapult, like a slingshot effect to actually boost you while you're in the air. So while you're sliding is actually your like fastest movement in the game that you can do. I was looking away. So. Yeah, so while you're sliding, you're actually at your fastest point in the game. It's your quickest movement. So when you jump while sliding, you're getting airborne and prolonging that speed boost every time. So see how quick you are. See how slow you are when you're sprinting with the sniper out, and then when you slide jump, you get that boost. So it sort of slingshots you a little bit further away than what you can get by just simply sprinting away. Might not seem like a lot, but it does make a bit of a difference, and it makes the difference in between getting hit and Alright guys, big raid. So we've got 3 main missions done. We didn't get our job done, funnily enough. But we got Storm Rider Part 1, Working for the Community Part 1, and Project Fireball. All fully done. Now what's cool about this is we're going to get a Lacerator as a reward from Fireball, but we're also going to get access to Tharis Island. We also got level 34 on the Fortuna Pass. Very, very good. Alright, so, first things first, let's go over to Osiris and head in Storm Rider Part 1.
Yes?
That's 10 glowing bright cap mushrooms. We get an ASP flechette from fully completing this
Just in time.
optional
Thanks, Prospector.
optional storyline, questline. Hey, Osiris level up to level 10. 2 more and then I can start running the flechette. Okay, we got new jobs available for level 10, eliminating striders at the skeleton observation. Or just skeleton? It's just skeleton. Delivering blue runner eggs and delivering dust blooms. The dust bloom one is a very, very good one. You only have to hand in 1 and it's just very, very good. In 3 minutes we'll be able to check out some new jobs, so I might actually hang around for that in this station here. Alright.
Hello,
Project Fireball
Prospector.
completed.
Knew you'd manage that easily.
There we go. We've unlocked Tharis Island already. That just went so quickly. Ridiculously fast. We've got kill some prospectors with the assault rifle and hand in some miniature reactors. And never give up. Down next.
Careful. Last Prospector failed that
Next
one.
one, we're going to visit the pumpkin fields and kill creatures at the pumpkin fields. We've also unlocked a grand total
Good,
of
we really need
16
that done.
quest line Race to the Bottom for ITA, and that's all centered around Tharis Island. Now, I don't think we're ready to
See
actually
you
go
again
to
soon.
Tharis Island just yet in this walkthrough, so I'm gonna, we've still got working for the community to do. But I'm gonna hold off on going to Tharis Island
hello,
for
Prospector.
a little bit yet. Working for the community, part 1 completed.
Nice. Enjoy the rewards and come back soon.
Hey, we got level 35 in the pass. Hell yeah. Have to visit Green's Prospect and kill.
Is that all?
Oh, dude, I hate that one. Actually, that's gonna be quite easy now because they've added a bunch of different mobs to the center of Green's Prospect, so it shouldn't be too hard to actually get that done. Previously, it was a massive pain in the ass to kill creatures with a sniper at Green's Prospect. We never got any of our Azure tree barks, so we can't get this going. Not yet, anyway. Oh, we can get that going. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this safe pockets started, and we're going to skip it. And then we're going to get the stash ticking along. Because this is going to be the end of the episode, I'm just going to quickly wait for the jobs to reset, check out the new jobs that we've got, see if there's anything there that tickles our fancy, and then move on to going to sleep. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Prospector, hello. How can I help?
Refresh in when?
Remember, always choose correlate.
Now, if I wanted, I'd still have the Rattler job to do. If I wanted to try, I could probably get the... Sure, let's go do it. If the other job hasn't reset yet, I'll cancel the Rattler job, because it's a fairly easy job to do. And I'll hope that it goes to like Optic Glass or
You're
Pale Ivy
back.
Blossoms. So that hasn't refreshed yet, so let's cancel that.
Very well.
And now we wait.
It is my favorite.
Alright,
Prospector
and
again.
New jobs have come in. We actually did get a bunch of meteor fragments, so we can hand that in straight away. That's very nice. We still got the same
Very
easy one
good,
with pistons and hardened metals.
Very good.
Clear Veltacite, we
Yeah,
need
deal.
that for a for a mission, so we're not going to hand that in. Make our way over to Osiris, see what new jobs they've got going on.
Greetings.
Rattlers, I think we might be able to do that one. No, we don't have any more. Magnetic field stabilizers. And I see a... What do you got for me?
Anything we can help you with?
Miniature reactors and a shitty one.
Is that all?
Okay. So no one actually had anything really good outside of that medium fragment job. So you might have noticed that I didn't actually accept any of them, and that's because they're going to refresh in 3 hours again anyway, so I might as well let the ones that I don't want to complete refresh, and then check them out next time I'm on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the New Player Walkthrough series. It's been a blast so far, had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.